Hi everyone. There's quite a few people wrote to me on Skype asking, former clients, what's going on, Oksana? You haven't posted in English for a while. Well, it's been energetically a lot of things happening, and the bloody moon, it's called, right? Or the lunar eclipse on the 14th. Oh, that was crazy energies. The couple days before, what happened, like, people started texting me, why is my head spinning, do you feel the same? And then once eclipse happened, people started having a lot of headaches. Actually, physios having headaches too, like pretty bad ones. And I had headaches too, and it just, the feeling in the head as if it's opened up too much and there's too many files of information entering, that is just not enough space. Your connection to your soul is just open, so it's just so wide up, that you feel kind of like a little heavy head, disoriented, headache, shaky feeling inside, or some people feel dizzy, some people feel nauseous. In my case, we all felt like dizzy, nauseous. You can interpret it as a virus, it's just your opinion, as somebody who is still asleep, or you can interpret it as energies, because we are connected to everything that is. And I know for a fact that people tell me it's in everybody who watches me says that, oh, my family members sometimes watch you too, because they're curious why I watch your channel. And I mean, I know it's like in every family, your matrix people, or people who are designed by the matrix to kind of to slow you down, to disorient you, to organize this emotional roller coaster ride for you, right? That's what they do. The matrix people, they run those programs. They cannot control themselves. They also try to spy on you by watching the channels you watch, or if you have a YouTube channel yourself, they would spy on you. And little do they know that their own souls, their own subconscious minds want them to do it, because by watching me, they slowly wake up. Even though it's very slow, it's not noticeable awakening, but they still do. They think they're spying on you or me or anybody else, but in fact, they're waking themselves up with information. Even if it's happening subconsciously, it's still happening. So I don't know if you had these feelings, but a lot of people reported headaches and dizziness. I just had recorded a nice video with a client. She's actually Russian, but she lives in Holland now. And we had this amazing session with her when I started yawning, and as the session progressed, I kept yawning and yawning, and as I was helping her subconscious cleanse her energetic bodies, I was yawning and yawning, and some person in comments said that, oh, Oksana, you yawned 100 times. Well, as you know, many people who cleanse others, they yawn, and through that process of yawning, you like absorb the some negative energy clusters from their energy bodies. It goes through your system and you release it through yawning into space, right? That's what happened to me. It was extreme. It was really crazy. I wish I could translate it into English. I don't know, like subtitles don't turn on, and then sometimes I turn subtitles, but then I turn them off, because when I listen, it's just the translation is so horrible. It twists everything. You would not understand the actual whatever I say is twisted in many ways, as if the system or the translator doesn't understand the etheric energy stuff, you know, the terminology that we use in spirituality. That's why it's not worth it. But her soul spoke in poems, right? And her soul said that in another life on another planet, she used to be my mother. And that's exactly how I felt her energy. I felt her energy as like a mother type, and she reminded me of my grandma, Lilia Werszkowski. Yeah, her dad was Polish. And it's just like the same kind of facial features, the same voice, the same tone, the same energy. It's amazing. And we started doing like videos together when she says messages to people that came to her as poems. It's an amazing experience. What she says, she basically says to everybody, in summary for you, for English-speaking people who don't understand Russian, to relax, and now is the time to connect. Now is the time to form one-on-one, so two people teams, when we can, by working together, two people, like I started working with her and we made another video today together, we can spread the field and like expand the field of consciousness, and it's almost like it sparks up with positive energy, positive vibration. That's how it looks like for me, and it expands. Many things the children I noticed saying these days, not only my daughter, but also children on the playground, whom she is in frequency, you know, she resonates with, she's friends with. They say something about magical times, all the new creatures they talk about, like like this one little girl, she told me that she has dreams about different planets with different animals on them, and she chose me to tell me about it. She didn't tell her mom, she said, which is really interesting. And you know, since I was having kids, I would be the only one adult whom kids would come to and would ask, hey, do you want to play tag with me or with us? And as if they feel that I'm a pure soul who came here the first time. And I never lost this connection to children because they are the most purest, the purest souls here. Unfortunately, a lot of people, matrix people, would use you and would take your kindness for weakness, try to control you, try to manipulate you. And I know you do know all the manipulations they apply to you, you know, as well as I do know too. And but they're on the matrix programs. They cannot control themselves. They lie to themselves. They lie to others, and it's just the path of self-destruction. They think they're making your life unbearable, but they actually self-destroy. So basically that's what the video is all about. And also I wanted to mention about so Skype, as you know, like I do all my sessions on Skype, and Skype is gonna cease to exist, right? It's gonna turn off completely in May 5th, people say, but let's say by May 1st. You have to switch. There's a Microsoft Teams. It's free platform. There's a, if you go on Skype, there's a message in blue that Skype is ending. You know, it's not going to exist anymore after May. And you have to switch to Microsoft Teams to save all your data, all your chats. So if you don't want to lose connection with me, and I have a lot of clients and contacts from my 7 years of doing sessions and courses. So, and I'm just trying to do this, you know, video. Maybe I should make a short also to notify people about, to the Skype and to switch to Microsoft Teams for free, or free Microsoft Teams, whatever it's called, but as I understand, you don't pay for it, it's free. So let's switch there, and so we can keep the chats intact, and all the information there is going to be just switched off, because if you don't do this before May, it's just our chats are going to disappear with you. So you could only connect with me via email, right? So that's about it. And please write to me. I'm curious how you feel these days. What are your symptoms? How do you feel? Because it's like March 14th is a lunar eclipse, right? Or the bloody moon or red moon, whatever different people call it differently. And then on 29th, I think it's a solar eclipse, and in between it's a corridor of eclipses or a parade of planets. I have no idea, I don't follow this, but that's what I heard from my clients. So it's an interesting time, but I feel like it's a transitional time. It's when you have to focus on the inside and feel through how your life is changing, how you're changing inside, how you're changing outside, how you reflect on things you used to do, how you do them now, and how the people around you change, new connections being formed, and the new connections that are being formed at this time are more pure. So friends are supposed, or people that you just encounter, are supposed to be the ones you're supposed to do something together, something important for, let's say, for this level, for humanity, for people, to help others expand their electromagnetic fields of goodness. For some reason I wanted to say that. So today in my video was this other woman who is leaving me. We did a video after, like, she basically mentioned how she felt after the session. Session was amazing because she asked me, she narrated a poem that came to her. She does like automatic writing poems from her soul. Sometimes she says, like, I'm walking to the kitchen to make myself tea, and then all of a sudden I feel like grabbing a pencil or a pen and a piece of paper and writing. She has like 7 very thick notebooks with poems, and this poem was for humanity who are decided to be themselves and focus only on themselves, to let controlling others, manipulating others, and enjoy being themselves, right? Being free and letting others be free, let's say like this way. And she says only those will go to the new reality. And that was the poem is all about. And she asked me, like, where did it come from? Because I feel it comes from something special connected to my soul. And then I immediately saw a different planet, and there is this huge flowers. They resembled sunflowers, but there is like inside it was like bright purple. So it was like the purple that doesn't exist on this planet, right? Bright purple, and on the side it was orangey yellow, right, edges. And I said, like, it's a bunch of flowers, like a meadow of flowers, of those flowers, and it's all you, it's all your energy. And she couldn't understand. She said, like, I'm one flower? No, I said, like, it's kind of like your energy spreads, right? You can be the whole lawn of grass, or it can be the whole forest, just your one big energy. And there was like a bunch of flowers growing, and they could hear me and turn their heads towards me, and I could feel like I could jump in the middle, because the middle was big, like a big love chair, you know, and just sit on it and kind of enjoy going back and forth. They would like put me to sleep, they would do whatever, you know, whatever I wanted. And so that poem came from flowers, and she is those flowers on that planet. We're gonna look next time, because since she said that she used to be my mother, or she is my mother on another parallel reality in another planet, we're gonna explore the lives we're together, because the connection is crazy with this particular woman. It just really, she had a session with me 6 years ago, and then she came back. She said she felt an urge, her soul started telling her, get back to Oksana, because it's time to reunite for the new reality. That's the message she got. As I told you before, that's a confirmation, extra amazing confirmation. I told you before, my soul told me the same. People who come to you for a second session months or years after they had the first one with you are those who are gonna be in your group of transitioning to the new reality. So that's very interesting to me and a great confirmation. But thank you so much for listening, and you know, I'll record next video when I feel an urge to share. Thanks, bye.